AJ? Toronto? I won this title November 1st, and I said that I was going to be a fighting champion. If me and you are going to do this right here tonight in Toronto, it's going to be for the belt.
Get ready! Bullshit, get ready! Get ready for the worst raw review on the internet! The worst raw review on the internet! Straws, raw! With Eric B and Randy C! Chickens or bananas and fresh roast beef. This is Straws, raw!
Hello, friends, listeners, and newcomers. It's me, Eric B. You can call me the Raw Dog, and you are listening to Straws, Raw, the absolute worst or best Raw review on the internet, depending on where you look us up. Folks, thank you for joining us here on the Hub Sports Entertainment Network. I do mean us, of course, because I am joined by the one and only, my partner in crime, my puppy in crime, my schnauzer from another Mauja. I gotta think of another dog reference too. But his name is Randy C. What is up, brother? How you feeling?
My back is sore. What do you call a fly with no wings? A walk. Hey, Eric B. Hey, everybody. It's me, Randy C. My back may be hurting, but it doesn't make any difference because I'm powered by something. Interiorplants.ca. Want your home or business more beautiful? It's interiorplants.ca. Go check them out. Pure Fandom. Pure Fandom is your home of all things pro wrestling and lucha libre memorabilia, from replica masks, championship belts, and prop accessories for your cosplay. That's Pure Fandom, and they're proudly Canadian. You can go follow them at Instagrams at Pure Fandom Shop and at Pure Fandom Shop 416. Or go to their YouTubes at Pure Fandom Shop 416. Their website is purefandomshop.bigcartel.com. Pure Fandom asks, what's your fandom? Powered by the SmackDaddies, the home of your East Coast podcasting champion of the world. It's Brad the Dad, Father Greg Feltham, giving you the best SmackDown review on the internet every Friday or Saturday, depending on what time it comes out. But yeah, they give you the best. You can follow them at SmackDaddies.ca. They have a contest going on. You know what it is? I do. It's Rambling Randy's Royal Rumble Raffle. Go to the SmackDaddies.ca and go check it out. Deadlines for this is 8 a.m. on Saturday, January 31st. But that's at the SmackDaddies.ca. It's also powered by The Draw on TSN Radio 690. Join me and my buddy here, Eric B., every week as we give you the best in wrestling news, social influencers and content creators conversations, rapid fire news, should I say, as well as Heritage of Hard Knocks, conversations with, as well as Hutch Henry's in his AAA review, as well as Steve Swift and his NXT review. That's The Draw on TSN Radio. And last but not least, the Handshaking Team. Join Eric B. every week as he has many different raffles on the Facebook at facebook.com/The Handshaking Team. He has stuff like Cheap Heat, Wheels of Misfortune, He may even have a Rumble draft going on. I know he does because I'm entered in it. And this week he has a Rob Van Dam figure up there. It's new. It's Rob. It's a legend. It's amazing. It's Rob Van Dam. And Rob Van Dam likes to smoke cigars. That's what Eric's telling me. Cigars. And last but not least, Chiquita Bananas. Why Monroe?
Monkeys never collapse.
No, they never cramp, but we're sort of cramping today. We're tired. We're snowed out. We're wrestled. There was a lot of wrestling in the great country of Canada this week, and I think we're a little tired. I know I am. Eric, how you feeling, buddy?
After wrestling with about 33 inches of snow in the last couple of days, and more than that, let's just be honest with the dro. Yeah, exactly. Tired. Very tired. Lots of snow. Lots of good wrestling, though. Lots of good wrestling content here, close to us in the GTA and in Montreal. Good weekend of wrestling. Randy, a good Saturday night's main event for the folks in Montreal as well. Probably one of the best versions that the show has given us in quite some time, besides the John Cena retirement. We're missing all the retro style, though, in Saturday night's main event. They took our retro away from us. Why did they take our retro from us, Randy? Why did they take our retro from us?
I don't know. You keep seeing it. I don't think they've taken him away as much as I can see why you're thinking the retro has no Jesse, just Stephanie. I honestly still believe it was, I think, traveling issues because of all the snow and this weird weather we are having here.
That's a possibility. No, like heroes of wrestling too, ringside that they were pointing out, right? So maybe that was another thing. Travel issues across the East Coast with Snowmageddon. The worst snow that I think we've ever seen here in the Greater Toronto area. People say I haven't seen. Randy, I don't think it's ever been that bad. Honestly, It's been measured. This is a twice or three times in a lifetime kind of snowfall that we dealt with here, and it was something else. It was absolutely something else. We're still dealing with it. Still have snow walls the size of Andre the Giant hanging out outside of our houses. King Kong Bundy level heavy snow weight coming down on my roof. Anyways, no more references. No more snow references. Randy, we're here to talk about some wrestling. But before we do that, yeah, we're going to talk about some wrestling. But before we do that, we usually tell people how our weeks are going besides that. Anything else besides the snow, brother? Any other highlights to the week of Randy C?
Well, the snow really took a turn in that New England Patriot game on the weekend. Oh, so no more snow. New England and Seattle in the Super Bowl. But no, that's the biggest highlights of the week, obviously, were we had a good upcoming conversation with Counted Out that you'll see on the draw coming up. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed talking to the TDS Wrestling Show. And by the way, we're on the TDS Wrestling Show this upcoming Wednesday on the YouTubes.
This is correct.
So I can't wait for that. Go follow the boys, Sam and Tezzy, out. It's just a lot of wrestling. Just a lot of wrestling.
A lot of wrestling.
New
And
RC cars.
Oh, new RCs, a lot of wrestling, a lot of Rambling Randy's, Royal Rumble.
Raffles.
Lots of that. And more wrestling to come. Randy, it's Royal Rumble season. It's snuck up on us, brother. It is snuck up on us. And the question that's hot on everybody's mind is, who are the surprise entrants going to be? What's one name that we haven't talked about yet that could be a surprise entrant? That would be absolutely great. I'm wondering if we're on the same wavelength here.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Powerhouse Hobbs would be nice.
Are you going Chris Jericho?
Now,
But we already talked about it last week, didn't we?
No, the reason why I think Powerhouse Hobbs wouldn't be a good debut is because on Raw they already announced publicly that Oba is coming and he's going to make his debut in the Royal Rumble on the main roster. So how many like mega monsters can you have debuting in this Royal Rumble match and not get lost in the shuffle? That's my thought about Hobbs. But I do like the thought. I do like that thought because it would be a nice little surprise and a great introduction to his new character, Royce Keys, or at least what we think he's going to be called on the main roster. How about this, brother? El Grande Americano, as hot as he can ever be. One version of him, at least. But there's an original version out there somewhere that's been possibly healing up, getting better. Why not have two El Grande Americanos in the Royal Rumble? And see Chad Gable return.
We'll put a little Bella Twin magic on us, or what are you trying to do? What tomfoolery is this you speak?
This is the Superman point and question meme. This is a Spider-Man meme. See, guys, we're so tired. This is the Spider-Man meme opportunity that you have here for the El Grande Americanos. And I think it would be hilarious. And I think that you have to have comedy spots in the Rumble. And R-Truth can't just be the only one holding this place up when it comes to comedy spots.
And do you know what spot they're going to come in? I'm going to put a bet on it. Spots 13 and 14. FanDuel this one up, people. 13 and 14. El Grande Americano music hits. And number 14, El Grande Americano music hits. That's what's
I love it.
Happening.
It would be great. Honestly, that would be greatness. Lightning in a bottle. And I know that the fans in Saudi Arabia would just be so down with it too, because the gimmick is, hokey and carny and whatever you want to call those little words that we use for old wrestling. But yes, Randy, that's the Royal Rumble is coming up very fast. Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, starting on Netflix. In the United States, I think it's ESPN Plus. Yes, ESPN Plus app. But Randy, now that we've done that, should we talk about some Monday Night Raw, brother?
Let's talk about some Monday Night Raw from the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario.
Say
Canada?
what? Say what? What did you just say right down the street from us here? The Scotiabank Arena hosted Monday Night Raw and the WWE family. And the one thing that I have to say about that beloved Scotiabank Arena of mine is there's gotta be a way to sort out having people not wait in massive lines outside of the arena before the show. It has to be done. It's done in every other type of event that's hosted at Scotiabank. Wrestling, Randy, for some reason, poor Canadians standing outside in the cold just waiting to get in and yeet all over the place in Scotiabank. But anyways, let's keep on going. Let's go, Randy, because it is Royal Rumble season. And to start the show tonight, we are welcomed by AJ Styles, who was announced as appearing. We also had a couple of people that were also announced as appearances. So, AJ Styles comes out there talking about this might be his last Raw, but there's a man back there who wants to make sure that it is. And that's just not the way that AJ sees it going. Cue some music to hit. Randy, they made a few announcements of who was going to be at the show. I was truly hoping that Becky Lynch was going to come out and challenge AJ Styles one last time.
One last
But it was CM Punk.
Oh.
It was CM Punk. Disappointing, right?
No, hell no. I was
Okay.
really excited. I was like, what? Toronto has a treat.
Yeah, they got treated absolutely. And so Toronto, we hear the noise of the music of CM Punk, who was also announced for the show. As soon as they announced Punk and Styles for the show, you knew where they were going with it. You knew that they were going to pair them together, a la Shinsuke, a la Styles. And Punk and AJ have been around each other for 2 decades inside of pro wrestling, inside of the world of professional wrestling, inside of the independent scene. But they've never had that match in the big times, and this is their opportunity to do so. So, at first it was AJ saying, if I beat Gunther, I'm going to come after your title, which gives people that hope that he's not retiring. And then CM Punk is like, nope, let's do it tonight. And the Toronto fans, I just want to say one thing. That fight tonight chant was really strange. Randy, what are your thoughts?
It was weird out of the blue. I don't know who started that up. But yeah, 2 words. Did they need 2 words? But you heard it. The good news is that you heard it and you wanted it, and guess what? They were trying to make it happen. So I got excited. once we knew it was gone. And I honestly thought in a whole bunch of different ways, how are they going to do this? What if AJ wins the belt? You know what I mean? Like I had no clue. What if AJ goes in as champ against Gunther? There is ways that they could have done it, and it got me really, really excited. Fight tonight, right? You?
Fight tonight. As soon as I was sitting at home, I was like, fight tonight. There was 50% of the arena was very, very confused. They just wanted to say yes, which makes sense in the wrestling world, but there was a lot of fight tonight going on. And then it eventually just changed to fight tonight, and it really, really bothered me. I don't know why, but it did. It bothered me significantly. But you know what didn't bother me significantly, Randy? Rockin' Randy, Rambling Randy with your Rambling Randy's Royal Rumble raffle.
On SmackDaddies.ca.
There you go. Stephanie Vicure, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky versus Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, and Raquel, the Judgment Day. I was not bothered by this match one so bit, brother. What about yourself? What are your thoughts? As soon as you see the announcements, as soon as we have these matches for Raw in Toronto, you just one by one, you're like, man, y'all are just getting treated.
Is this a PLE? Sign me up. Yes, definitely. A 3-on-3. One of Eric's favorite types of matches. No? Anything with 3. Eric likes. So I was excited.
Double 3-ways. Double, yeah, no. But it works in this case. It definitely works in this case. Everybody looks good in the ring together. Judgment Day looks good in their matching gear. Raquel and Stephanie continue to work on their feud and their rivalry. Everybody needs things to do after the Royal Rumble as well, folks. Okay? Everybody needs things to do after the Royal Rumble. So, this is where we're going here. But yeah, fun match here between these ladies. A lot of fun going on for the crowd here in Toronto. I don't think that there's one point in the entire night where the crowd is getting a bad match or something that is kind of just rushed and thrown together. That doesn't work out. That's a good way to put it, because everything works out nicely in this match. Everything works out nicely in this match. I absolutely love it when Rhea takes Liv and just catapults her Razor's Edge style directly into Raquel. That looked very, very nice. Stephanie Vicure is held up for a Tejana bomb that looks like for like 5 seconds and then gets out of it somehow off of the shoulders of Raquel and over the top rope. Rhea Ripley ends up blocking Liv Morgan's Oblivion. Perez then tags herself in because we know why, Randy. Mystical dropkick drops Perez. Riptide finishes Roxanne to take that pin. The Prodigy has to take the pin. We know this. But the win goes to Rio and the Devil's Kiss. It was a nice little match. What do you think, Randy?
I enjoyed this match tremendously. This definitely proves that big things are coming for Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez and Raquel, because we all know when you have a losing streak in WWE, it only sets you up for championship, right? Right? Mm-hmm. Right? So I'm going to give this match it was great stuff.
Sammy.
Exactly. You get it.
The tag match we see later tonight. Yeah.
So I'm going to give this a 3.8 banana. A very good opening match. Very fun. It was with the stars that we wanted. Speaking about monsters and monarchs, there's always room for more monsters too, Eric, by the way.
Ooh.
Godzilla, what did they have to do? They made Mecha Godzilla. And what did people want to see? Godzilla
more
versus Mecha Godzilla.
More Mecha Godzilla is what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to see.
Nobody wanted to see that damn butterfly, though. But go ahead. Speaking about
butterfly sucks. Anyways, okay. We look back quickly at here the Monarch versus Butterfly match between Finn Balor and CM Punk from last week. Hell of a match as well. Just snuck up out of nowhere on everybody, which Punk seems to be doing a lot of recently. Now, we talk about AJ Styles and the stuff that he's been doing recently, these matches. But CM Punk seems to be in a little bit of a streak, let's say, before and after the Braun Breaker match. Randy, is CM Punk the world champion of Monday Night Raw, then really the Netflix brand champion. Is this one of the best runs that we're seeing from him currently as a world champion?
100% is definitely his face, I guess you could say. But yes, it is a good little streak of them, and they have been some great little matches with him. The Finn Balor and him were exactly what you wanted to see. And it's funny how Punk is adjusting to opponents' size, everything else. That's why Punk is one of the best in the world.
Yeah. Well, a good way to look at it again. Punk is the player coach. Cody Rhodes is your QB1. Your player coach kind of supersedes that on the roster a little bit as far as the greatness of what people see him as. And Punk is definitely in his player coach era, 100%. And doing good things. Who's the punter? Kit Wilson.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. He comes in, he does what he has to do. Balor and Punk are in the background, and they're just talking about how great each other are and all of that stuff. Liv Morgan's really not going to like that. I'm going to tell you that. Liv Morgan is really not going to like that, and you're going to find that out later. That's all I can say. But CM Punk is also saying, ditch the Judgment Day. It's just giving more inklings for me that Finn Balor is going to disappear and that there's high possibility that we're going to see the Demon make an appearance in the Royal Rumble. Randy, later on in the evening, we'll just jump to it too. Pierce is even talking to Finn Balor and says, there's no space for Finn Balor in the Royal Rumble. What are your thoughts?
I was pissed. I knew what exactly was happening when you said that. I was pissed. But yeah, I guess there will be space, maybe. Well, there's definitely space after we see what happens coming up. But and I'll explain to you when you get to the point. But
yeah,
I get it. I get it. I don't know.
If there's a place and time for you to bring back Finn Balor's demon persona, I think that it is in Saudi Arabia for the Royal Rumble. Just as far as what Saudi Arabian fans and princes make requests of, I think that the fans will be really, really happy to see him. And I think us too. If it's a one-off appearance, great. That's what it's for.
That's right.
All right, Randy. 18 copies of WWE 2K26 are out. Triple H is now on the cover of it. Haha. Okay.
Wow.
The Vision's here for a chat, folks, and they just look like monsters, as Randy calls them. This is the Dangerous Heenan Family 2.0, only far more handsome. I'll just say that, too. Just far, far more handsome.
Big
Paul
John
Heyman,
Studd had locks of gold, dude. What are you talking about?
Okay, you're going to tell me that Big John Studd and Logan Paul walk in to a bar together and people don't say, oh my God, look how handsome Logan Paul is.
They don't.
Okay.
You know why?
Why? You tell me.
'Cause he's probably standing behind Big John Studd and not be seen. There you go. So,
because Big John Studd is gone? Is that why?
oh, wow.
Just awful. Just
Okay,
awful.
let's get back here.
Eric, you son of a gun.
You son of a gun.
All right. Lots of booing fans. Heyman, you deserve it. You called Toronto a second-class city. Brother, you guys have been to Wyoming, and you come here and you call us a second-class city. I'm so sorry if anybody's listening from Wyoming. We love you guys. We're all about Wyoming around here.
I love
on the draw.
wheat. I love the wheat.
Anyways, all right. Braun Breaker is making his appearance back here on Raw, obviously pushing for his suspension to be released. Paul Heyman does a hilarious, very legal breakdown of the video to show that Pierce was the first one to touch Breaker. Cue Adam Pierce. He comes back in, apologizes, says, this will never happen again, and you have my promise. And then puts Braun Breaker in the Rumble, brings him back to Raw. Every other member of the Vision is in the Rumble as well. Randy, are we going to be saved from having all of them in the ring at the same time, just throwing at everybody?
I don't know. I think it's going to happen. We might have the quickest men's Rumble in the history of Rumbles this year. But if that's the case, I don't know what to say. It's like the Monarch versus the Smurf, if that's the case. But yeah, it might be pretty
It's
quick.
just, it is one of those tropes that you would want to avoid in this style of match, but it's also kind of unavoidable if you have even three of them in the ring at the same time. Cue Obafemi,
In
maybe.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Oh, there you go. There you go. The Darkness, they'll call them as a tag team. No, we already have Dark State. Sorry, my apologies. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. But yes, matches are set up, rumbles are set up. Austin Theory also got screwed, so we have Mr. Piercy saying, "Hey, we're going to set you up with a rematch tonight with Rey Mysterio." So that means Toronto is also getting Rey Mysterio. So you're getting probably Rey Mysterio's last appearance in Toronto here on Raw. And you're getting AJ Styles' probably last appearance here on Raw tonight. Hell of a show, Randy. That's all I can say as I keep on watching this show as it's going on live. I'm like, this is a hell of a show.
100%. It was good. We're excited for this. Another Austin Theory, Rey Mysterio match. I guess we're going to see. Yeah, explain the match, and I'll explain what I heard afterwards.
Well, this match is the power of the Vision versus Penta, Dragon Lee, and Ray and pals, Ray and his amigos. I guess they're gonna call them as a stable, the new LWO. But yes, it's all the Vision against these guys. Who's stronger? Who's gonna take each other out? And eventually, just the distractions of the Vision, whatever they can do here on the sidelines, brings Rey Mysterio halfway into the ring. Austin Theory just loves that stomp, steals that stomp, and stomps out Rey Mysterio. Gets a cleanish win here. And this is your shortest match and probably no discredit to Ray or Austin Theory. It's probably your worst match of the night.
Well, I don't know if you heard what happened then. Obviously, I don't think you're hearing the reports that are out. And
Ray got injured,
Ray,
potentially.
Ray definitely did get injured last night. So that's why it was sort of short after the match. There's many videos out online saying that he definitely needed the help. With all the spearing that was going on after, I think Penta took an extra spear for Rey Mysterio. I think there was even a mistake where Austin picked up Mysterio as well when the ref was going, "No, don't touch him," and you picked him up and hurt him as well. So yeah, many outlets are reporting that Rey Mysterio is definitely hurt, but they can't tell if it's his leg and or his arm.
Oh, geez. Unfortunate for that legend, Rey Mysterio, who's going to make another appearance here, continuing his record in the Royal Rumble. But, oh, geez.
That's what I was saying with the Finn announcement of there's no room. There might have been one spot opened up. So,
yeah.
And I don't want
right.
to see that. I love Ray. Ray, get better soon if you are definitely injured or hurt. Even if you're
Well, what
not.
you definitely wanted to see was Penta take a million spears, including one super spear at the end by a train by the name of Braun Breaker.
And not to be confused with Braun Strowman, Tezzy.
Choo choo. Please don't add the choo choo sound, WWE. It's completely unnecessary. You know what? They could try to add that sound if they want, but I guarantee you that whoever's working in the sound booth is too slow to keep up with Braun Breaker's speed. It's just not happening. The guy moves ridiculous. He's Sonic the Hedgehog level speed once he gets going. All right. Talking about more things that we've wanted to see for a long time, Randy. We get a Nattie segment, not Natalia. We get a Nattie segment and vignette in the back of her just talking about how she's going to wreck house and crush Maxine Dupree. And this is Nattie. This is not Natalia.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. She's coming to the Royal Rumble, brother. She is 100% coming to the Royal Rumble. How many people is she eliminating?
Let's do over under. Over under 6.
5.5. You mean, right?
Yeah. 5.5.
Okay. 5.5. Over under. I'm going to go with under.
Under 5.5. I'm going to say 6.3. Locked in. Locked in.
Ooh, 6.3. Who's the
Yeah.
point third?
We'll see. We'll see.
Zelina Vega?
Yeah. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, we got Zelina Vega. All right. Perfect. 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 Okay. Raquel Rodriguez in the back, and she's screaming for Stephanie Vaquera, but here comes Bailey and Loira Valkyria. Brawling starts commencing. These ladies are all over each other, including Raquel trying to give Stephanie Vaquera a Tejana bomb. And Adam Pearce using both hands in a very suggestive area to help out Stephanie Vaquera. We see you, Adam. We know what you're doing. We know what you're up to. Anyways, that was that segment. Here on STRAWS Raw, the absolute best or worst review on the internet. Right, Rand?
Absolutely.
Still there?
I'm here.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here. It's your headphones.
No. I
Again.
could hear you. I could hear you the whole time, brother. I'm sorry. I'm giving Randy ribs. I'm ribbing Royal Randy with some royal
Speaking
ribs.
about ribs.
Roman Reigns and his lovely ribs are back for the Royal Rumble, and he's going to be sporting some incredible gauntlets. Did you see those online, Randy? The black and gold?
Yep.
Okay.
Avengers
Randy's excited
Doomsday.
about it.
Avengers Doomsday coming out this year. Stay tuned.
All right. Okay. Let's talk about something else
Gauntlets.
that we love. Talk about one more thing that we love here on the show, Randy, and that is Michael Cole sitting down for an interview with Gunther in the Toronto Raptors locker room, as all places.
I've been there.
And me too. I absolutely love it. Love this entire portion, this entire sit down. My favorite part by far is Michael Cole almost pointing to Gunther that he is a bully. And Gunther pointing out to Michael Cole that he's also on his list. He's also in the category of expired stars who are still searching for one last moment. And if he wanted to, he could just kick the chair out from underneath him right now. But he wants him to sit there and watch and announce as he ends the career of AJ Styles. Randy, whoa.
I'd buy
I'm
that
sitting
for
there
$1.
just loving every,
I'd buy that for $1. Hey, I wish you just did be a bully. That's it. No, we like him,
Yeah.
Michael. Nah, not really. I don't know. He's all right. I still would have paid for it.
He's fine. But this segment here with Gunther and then targeting Michael Cole in a very wise fashion. It's not the first time that Gunther's gone after Michael Cole, let's keep in mind. But in a very wise fashion, meticulous fashion, he's just, I don't know what to say. There's something that was very charming about this promo from Gunther being a detestable heel. And there's something about the way he was speaking that just led me to believe that after AJ Styles, we're just going to go one by one. Guys like Rey Mysterio, maybe Randy Orton. Who else is on that list? Nikki Bella. Randy, who do you think?
Randy Orton's going to be a hard one. Rey Mysterio, I don't know. But yes, you should go through him. Again, he doesn't even need a belt on him. It would be good if he had a belt on him while he did this. I'd like to see it. But who is next? Who would be next? I think Dom's going to retire Ray, though.
Yeah, I think so too.
Our Truth.
Ray's the only one that should be
Our Tour of 2026, 2027, 2028 retirement tour. That'd be great. Hey?
A shirt in every city. This is what people want. They want retirement tours for everybody at the twilight of their career. And they forget that specific people getting said retirement tours make them extra special. A lot of people retire in professional sports, but only guys like Kobe Bryant got a retirement tour in the last year of their career. You know, there's a reason why. Kyle Lowry is one of the greatest Toronto Raptors of all time, if not the greatest Toronto Raptor of all time. He doesn't deserve a retirement tour. He deserves an excellent retirement ceremony in Toronto, but not a tour. So I hope that that kind of puts 2 and 2 together with how I feel about AJ Styles versus John Cena here. That makes sense, Rand?
Yeah, it makes sense.
All
Definitely
right. You
makes
know what
sense.
else makes sense? Definitely.
Not the winners of the next match, but go ahead. Please tell us.
Adam Pearce getting a
Oh,
phone call that makes him happy. And like we said, Finn Balor wants in, but there's no space for him in the Rumble. We'll see about that. Here comes angry Liv Morgan being the psycho sadistic bombshell breaking down the best way that she could possibly do it. Just look at her eyes in this entire segment as she's talking to Finn. She is mad at Finn. He is giving props and kudos to CM Punk. This is very not Judgment Day like. What's going on, man? What is going on? But Liv Morgan just looks excellent, honestly, in this entire segment. Just not only is she a knockout, but she is crazy. She looks like a psycho. She looks like she's either going to bite you or kiss you. There's nothing in between. There's nothing in
he's wearing
between.
the same gear as the night before. I don't know about that. I don't know. That's all I gotta say. Same gear. It's
She
okay.
showered. She washes. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry, man. It's clean. It's fresh. All right. Randy's favorite match of the night. Alpha Academy versus Los Americanos versus the Creed Brothers versus the New Day. And this is a four-way tag team where every single team in the match deserves to be there. Right, Rand?
In WWE's number one contendership ranking on how to become number one contendership, yeah, 100%. Makes total sense. Why don't you get it? Eric, why don't you get it, Eric? Eric.
WWE. They have been listening to the draw, and we appreciate it. The draw has been heard. The state of the tag team union has been listened to, and they answered us, Randy. They answered us. We wanted more characters. We wanted more real tag teams. And guess what? There's not one tag team that's in this match that isn't a quote unquote real tag team.
Oh,
Los
no, New Day.
Americanos. The New Day. Well, yeah, they're a great tag team. They're
Okay.
great. But the Creed brothers are also a real tag team. They're not thrown together.
I haven't seen him
Lo-
in 9 years, though.
Los Americanos. We have no idea who they are. They've been tagging together for decades, as far as we're concerned. And Alpha Academy. Yeah. Okay. So,
Bring
anyways,
back
lots
heavy
going.
machine.
Lots going on in this match, including Jey Uso, who made his way to the ring yeeting all by his lonesome. Poor Jimmy couldn't get over the border. Jay could. How are they both going to Saudi Arabia?
I don't know. And again, this is all speculation. I'm hearing something could be up with Naomi. So that's why he's been at home. So that's all
okay.
speculation. I can't confirm it. I'm trying to look into it. I'm not a journalist, but I hear something's up with Naomi. So
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Well,
I hope he can.
Yeah, and hopefully
Nope,
good
everything's
things.
okay.
Hopefully not bad things.
Yeah.
But yes, we have Rayo, the red Americano, and Bravo, the blue Americano, in gear that makes them look nothing like El Grande Americano, which is a little different. I don't like the bell bottoms on Rayo, I'll call him.
I like it. I like it. I wear bell bottoms every week. Maybe that's the reason why.
Rayo.
Rayo. Yeah, I get it.
Rayo. All right, yeah. But yeah, there's a lot going on here. It's right at the start of the match as we lead into the first break. We get a very beautiful looking Brutus ball, which reminds you, like, these guys can do some things. Where have the Creed brothers been, and what did they do to piss somebody off? Julius Creed does a nice jumping knee into the corner as well. Like, there's a lot of nice little stuff going on here with the Creeds. But like Randy said, they've just been off TV for the longest time, or in the background, just standing there with Ivy Nile.
And they're a
One or
good
the
tag
other.
team. And they're a good
They
tag
are.
team, honestly. I wish we could see a little more of them. The Brutus ball is a devastating move. It reminds me of like playing a 1980s arcade game. You know what I mean? That's why I like that move so much.
Yeah. It looks like fun too. Like it's very, when it's executed properly, it looks very pretty in the sky as it's happening. This big man throwing himself into a cannonball and then somehow landing on his feet in the process. It's very nice. It's very, very nice. Otis comes into the ring and starts clearing house. Oh yeah, Randy, I gotta tell you, brother, as soon as I looked at the gear, it took me about 2 minutes. But once I saw Tozawa's gear and Otis's gear, which Otis was very wisely coming up with a black t-shirt. Once he tore that black t-shirt off and revealed black green and red, I was like, we know who's winning this match.
Yeah.
They got the Saudi Arabia themed gear on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we know where we're
Saudi
going
likes the
because
worm, right?
this match is happening on Raw after they win, and that's what happens, folks. Tozawa's top rope backflip finishes Julius Reed. Oh my lord. Tozawa got a pin in WWE? Yes, he did. We have the Alpha Academy heading for the tag team championships. And Randy, you're going to hate me for saying it. They're going to give it to them, brother.
No, they're not. You're on drugs. You're on drugs. But I'll give this match it was all right. I'll give it a 3 banana. It's a passing rating, but they're tag team. If they do, man,
You're gonna do it, Randy. Why are they wearing Saudi Arabia gear?
Bury them in the desert out there somewhere. No. Let me think. No. Wow.
I think it's gonna happen. I honestly think it's gonna happen. That's all I can say. Tag division has been in shambles for a really long time now. They're gonna do something completely random and try to switch it up. That's the way I look at it. And they're doing it with a quote unquote real tag team. That's the way it is for me. That's the way I think. Anyways. Okay. Becky Lynch is there in Toronto. She posted a very funny video earlier in the day about how she doesn't like ice and ice hurts people, and then a big chunk of ice fell in front of her. And that was really funny. We like Becky Lynch for her comedies.
Did you get it, eh? That was politically viewed, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, was it?
Politics. Yes, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I'm smart. I'm smart like that. I get these things.
Anyway, she's talking
smarter.
about Natalia. Talking about Natalia and attacking Maxine Dupree, who was on main event before the show started as well. She's been relegated back to main event. A good place for Maxine Dupree. Here comes the Kabuki Warriors there in the Rumble. We have Kyrie doing a hilarious bit for Asuka where she is translating what Becky Lynch says. Kyrie, I understand. We got to see more of these Kabuki Warriors, Randy. I love them. I really like them. But they're going to see each other in the Rumble. Yeah.
Vince would say that's good shit, eh? That's good shit. No, I'm playing.
Javon Evans, he comes up to AJ Styles, says he'd love to see him on the retirement tour. Okay. Yeah.
You got to see
that's what he
Javon
said.
first. And he did say it.
Well, the good thing about it is that Javon appears to not be injured with that statement.
Yeah.
But the bad thing about that is maybe he is still injured, and then this is just another what if, and it's like, well, that match can't happen because AJ's not here. So what are we going to do with Javon for 2 weeks?
Bounce that off you.
Ooh, bouncy. Very bouncy. Speaking about bouncy, or at least some portions, Stephanie Vaquer requests a fight with Raquel Rodriguez. Adam Pearce is granting it for next week in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. All right. Okay. Royal Rumble rundown happens here quickly on the screen. The Vision plans for the Royal Rumble. They're just going to decimate and wreck house of all of them in the ring together. Hopefully not for too long. And a funny timing, actually, with that little segment, Randy, is immediately after that, they announce Obafemi is officially in the Royal Rumble. So it's like a reminder to the fans that although the Vision might be strong together, we have a big-ass mofo who's on his way.
You know what's funny about this, though? That they all agreed to there's one vision of a winner, and that would be Braun Breaker. So I did like that part. Unless Logan Paul turns his back. But we'll see.
Oh, it's either Logan or Theory. It's either Logan or Theory who eventually
doubt it's going to be
turns.
Theory.
You think
That'd be
so?
the worst move. Worst move.
They got to build Theory up a lot more, and they're trying to do so. They gave him a win over Rey Mysterio on Raw right before the Rumble. So, okay, Randy, Raw World Title match. It is CM Punk versus AJ Styles. Calf killers being thrown out everywhere, brother.
That's it. That's it. You kept messaging me that last night. I didn't understand what you're. Then I got it afterwards, but yeah, I get it.
It was great. But yes, okay, let's get into this match because again, we've never had CM Punk versus AJ Styles, and for the first time ever, we're getting it potentially at the twilight of Punk's career and what looks like the end of AJ's WWE career for sure. And these guys just, I don't know what happened here, Randy. They turned back the clocks of time and they gave us Punk and Styles from like 15 years ago, respectfully, throwing out their top hits, their greatest hits, some of their best moves. Yoshi Zagori's and shit like that being thrown out, brother. It was crazy. I loved it. Every single second of this match was a gift for the fans who were watching. And we'll talk through the match and we'll get to the end where people are maybe a little disappointed, but it all makes sense. It all makes sense, brother. Right? Shining Wizards, everything going on here. We have AJ Styles on the outside here on the apron going to do his like sliding kick to Punk, but Punk just catches him, gives him a go to sleep on the outside of the ring there. This match is on fire and the crowd is loving it. They're breaking out all of their greatest hits, their submissions, the calf crusher, the anaconda vice, but nothing can work. They can't get ahead of each other in this match. And Punk almost starts to look like sort of frustrated with that fact that he can't beat AJ easily. But AJ is just so impressive in this match. It's crazy, dude. It's like we know he's this good, and he's been this good for a really long time. Maybe dialed it back a little bit depending on what character he was working at the time, but this is just special. Very special.
It was. It definitely was. This match was point A to point B. I guess you used a perfect word for it. Very nostalgic, and it reminded us of them maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago. But yes, it was definitely very nostalgic, properly done, and the reason why we love wrestling.
Absolutely. It was a love letter to professional wrestling between AJ Styles and CM Punk. The story was told perfectly the entire time. We have Pele kicks, we have Styles clashes being broken up. Punk keeps on grabbing the ropes. He tries to counter one last one into a GTS attempt, and Finn Balor runs in, drop kicks Punk, and we get a disqualification finish here. A lot of people are upset about the DQ finish. A lot of people are saying they would have expected Gunther to run instead. But there's so many reasons why this works out. Again, a statement that was made earlier in the show. People need things to do after the Royal Rumble and after AJ Styles retires.
Well, Eric.
So, Randy.
Eric, you know what's really a love letter? A love letter is really good, right?
Mm-hmm.
But imagine writing a love letter, reading it out and everything else, and then getting thrown a Dear John. That's exactly how this match ended. And I don't care what you think. I'm upset too, but you're right. Stories have to go. I'm going to give this match a 4 banana rating, a 4 to 5 banana, because it was really good. I get it. You're absolutely correct about the Finn Balor. But it's not what I wanted. It's not. I just wanted to see them fight forever.
That's
more.
That's fight tonight.
More.
Fight tonight.
More.
There is there's something to be said about the statement that you've just made there and the quality of this match, because we didn't want it to end. There wasn't a moment where we were like, oh, this is slowing down or these guys are gassed or whatever. Just everything was done so perfectly from point A to point B before the DQ finish. But the DQ finish has to happen because you can't have either of them lose. Just can't have either of them lose. Before AJ's match against Gunther, it can't happen. Punk can't lose his belt. Like, we just talked about this. I think that CM Punk is the best holder of that version of the championship belt that this brand has seen since that belt has been introduced.
Very good. Very good. Good analogy of it. And you're right. I'm not saying that you're wrong. But a good overall Raw tonight. I'm going to give this overall Raw in Toronto, and we're a little biased, a 3.8 banana, 3.8 banana, and it's a 0.8 because just like the Nattie eliminations, I can put whatever points I want everywhere. It doesn't make a difference. So, but yeah, that's a good Raw rating. And a little biased because it's here in Toronto. And I'm tired. My back hurts.
Well, folks, that was the breakdown of the Raw show, Monday Night Raw, by me and Randy C. Randy, if people wanted to go ahead and hear more of us, like maybe even on the radio, or more of the shows here on the Hub Sports Entertainment Network, how could they do so?
Well, you can listen to us every Thursday at 11 p.m. on TSN 690. So go on to tsn.ca, hit listen now or listen live. We're also on their podcast catcher, as well as you can find us here on the Hub Sports Entertainment. Look it up on any podcasting platform at the Hub Sports Entertainment. Or you can like and subscribe and comment down below like you have been on the YouTubes. And we're at youtube.com/@DrawStrawsRaw. Or you can follow us on Twitter at the Hub Sports Entertainment, or on the Instagrams at the Draw Radio or at the Hub Sports Entertainment. Eric, where can they follow you?
Well, you can follow me on Instagram at Wrestling with Eric. That's without a W and without a G in the wrestling. So, folks, thank you so much for tuning in to me and Randy as we talk about the haps or the craps. Until the next time, please take care of yourselves and each other and continue to live your lives impactfully.
It's Royal Rumble this Saturday. Live, laugh, and love wrestling.
Deuces. Deuces.
How much does it bother you that they're eating right now?
Yeet.
They're eating, yeah. Does that bother you?
What's it called? 4 letters, 1 word. Stop.